Hello, my lovely friends out there in the world of Lithas. Merry Christmas. I'm here tonight because we have a new Judicator to unlock. We're going to take our Edgersil and we're going to convert him into this new Judicator. And the benefit of doing something like this is, one, they're supposed to be stronger and they go up to level 20, which means more stats. Also, when you do get them to level 20, it unlocks an extra Astro Plate, which is a huge boost that puts them a cut above the traditional Guardians, which are cut above the Bloodcrafts and regular champions. Now, to do this, we're going to need 258 Mythic 3-star champions to sacrifice to get it to 20 stars. From 19 to 20, it's 258 champions. Okay? Also, you'll need, if you're converting a current Edgersil, you need 5 of those red gels. Alright? And that's the basis of what you need. And the red gels are pretty expensive. They're $15 a pop if you buy them from the shop. If you try to farm them, you have to wait for the event to actually start. I'm going to unlock this thing a day early, so I don't have any spins on the wheel to show you. But if you go into purchase packs, you'll see they sell 5 of them, and they're $15 a pop, and you need 5 of them to unlock this champion. So with that being said, let's jump into the Astro Temple. Alright, so we're going to go into the Astro Temple here. We're going to click Guardian Champion. Then we're going to click the Oak Guard. That's the name of this new guy. Edgersil to the Oak Guard. We'll give him a click. Now, I've already made a 15-star champion specifically to sacrifice to unlock this guy, in addition to having to use a 19-star Edgersil. So we click right here for the 19. Hold on, not there. Here, and then as you can see, these are the star levels of the champs. So if you have it at 19 stars, you'll click right here, this number 4. If you have it at 20 stars, you would click this 5. We have it at 19, so we're going to click there, and then we're going to select the champion. Well, nope, not that one. I'm very fond of this champion. It was part of the original meta, and I love it to death. So I'm going to take out the shim. I don't need them. I don't want them. I made them specifically just to sacrifice to the Edgersil. Now, as you can see, I got the gold. I got the 5 red gels. And now I'm going to hit Converge. And we should see some fancy animation of this new champion. And boom. Boom. Alright, something's happening. Here we go. Now let's see what this guy can do. Looks impressive. It's the new Oak Guard. And now that we have the new Oak Guard, we need to go to our champions. We need to click on this guy, and we have to level him up. Alright, he's already at level 700, but we do need to get him at 20 stars. As you can see, with 258 3-star champs. Now, for this guy, he's all about archers, marksmen, and mages. That's what you need. So you could select all these and click them. It'll take you forever. Or you hit quick select, but double check. Make sure that it's not going to go too deep into your roster and eat champions that you don't want to sacrifice. All right. It's time to ascend them. And now we have 20-star Guardian. And the reason why it's so important to get this guy to 20 stars is for the Astro Plate. Mage or Warrior or Marksman. I don't know too many people that have upgraded the Marksman plate, but a lot of people have put a lot or invested a lot into the Warrior and Mage. I think I'm going to give this guy the Mage plate. And now we have his own custom plate right here. Let's see if we could upgrade it to 5. Ooh, I don't have the waters to do it. Alright. Then for Starlight Shards, you can put all kinds of things on them. When you do the Starlight Shards, you want to keep an eye on these to make sure you get the proper bonuses. So if on this one, if you put down 2 whites, then you'll get bonuses for purple and blue as well. For this one, cyan. I don't know why they picked this color. It looks so close to blue that it's very frustrating sometimes. And then we have on the green ones, well, the greens and the yellows go together for this one. I would assume this guy is going to be a pretty significant damage dealer. So I would either give him crit damage, or crit chance, or just outright strength, depending on your rune selection. I would show you the runes to put on him, but it just is, it takes forever. They did not do a very good job at fixing the sorting issues for this. I'm just kind of randomly grabbing, let's see, greens and yellows, so I don't suggest using greens. You'll never be able to fill up the whole plate. But anyway, that's besides the point. Just put those 2 on him for now. We'll want to go to his traits. You see what he's got here: Eagle Eye, Swift Shadow. I believe these are both crit. They benefit from crit. Eagle Eye. That comes off the Huntsdorf. And this one comes off that Red Archer Woman. For equipment, I'm just going to give him whatever was on the Eldrasil. For the skills,
Guardian Skill, Power of the Sacred Tree. Entangles the locked target with vines, ignoring selection immunity, and forces nearby allies to prioritize the target for 8 seconds. Then unleashes the power of the Sacred Tree, launching 3 spike storms in a shrinking cone before releasing the target. Each wave deals 680% strength as true DMG. Additional effects by wave. Second wave deals additional true DMG equal to 7.8% of the target's max constitution, up to 2,000% of the caster's strength. Third wave deals additional true DMG equal to 30.8% of the caster's max toughness, up to 2,000% of the caster's strength, and reduces the enemy's Kiarit evade rate and Kiarit E DMG RES by 50%. Ultimate skill, Hardened Surface. Hardens the surface for 8 seconds, becoming immune to control effects and all projectile attacks. While active, ATK SPD plus 139%, CR hit rate plus 34%, DMG reduction plus 51%, enhanced passive effects. The passive effect now generates 3 spikes each time. Spike launch interval reduced to 0.5 seconds. Spikes deal additional DMG equal to 6.5% of max toughness, up to 2,000% of the caster's strength. Active skill, Tree Branch. Throw hurls a tree branch at the locked target, dealing 947% strength. DMG and applying a major knockback to all enemies in its path. Affected enemies take additional DMG equal to 38% of their max HP, up to 2,000% of the caster's strength. Reduces affected enemies healed bonus by 59% for 8 seconds. Passive skill, Rooted Spikes. Roots into the ground, becoming immune to knock up, gaining extra normal attack range, and causing normal attacks to hit 2 targets. When using a normal attack, a skill, or when being hit by a projectile, launches a spike at a random enemy, dealing 300% strength DMG. gains toughness and increases toughness. Cap by 189% of the DMG dealt. A maximum of 1 spike can be launched every 2 seconds. Up to 8 excess spikes can be stored. When controlled, the surface hardens, increasing fortitude by 49% for 4 seconds, 10-second cooldown. Toughness cap can be increased by up to 4,000%.